Konfanachi Teaching Hospital, Accident and Emergency Center. And Semu Baby. What was some machich kakra? It's your net, Medim Pedifu Ibashe. Mr. Dana Aircrow. Lawyer Cradia, the last time we showed our mono visit hospitals, MPP Jai EDB. Maybe the Sobo yes, sir, a Jubano ye be. Now, the NPP we shall see that day in the home actually, you see, you build LGBTQ and some sort of and ya beje na ya rasa in komono ejina emu
Ghana for yensusu emfa yakoma indin simbiachi e wo se enuma bi ho no ma yenya abotre na ye hwe asem ni yie ni hu ne pomasibre me kan say LGBTQ say me kai say ehun
and ma doctors
wa okay kai say ehun asem bae be Oliver Kan hwe me a ship dealer baby o me bia o de me bo bebre me em say no man start here me ni hia o kwa mpoku si ID fee na me ka je Oliver Kan LGBTQ we ever so bi ani so o say eh we just say me ko kan radio so a ye mo me na mse ko kan o ka bo mi din went mi anka eni ena ba bedru on dog
and then na bedru on to be continued a father edru de ehun ensensem and they ena ba bedru on lawyer me da say doctor me ba kwa ba
ya eja keke o ma hwe nyame enim ni petro ye dija o mo 14 cedis per liter. Is it 15 cedis? 15.3. Baby, I'm going to 15.6.
Hey, about Papa.
15.6. Now, Matis almost 15.2. Maybe call almost yatum. Now, fin on my calibrate or machine. 15.6. Yame adu my son, me kwa me no mo kokonto kaso ma fa me 40 cedis per liter. O mo fa ma de mame. Enti petrol matum. And they say minim say almost say mampani etukwan. The GPR2 for Minister of Transport so montwen. No mampani ba homoni na hia. Petrol ombeto TNT bi yenye ready say sa ne omani nyina san abekosoro. And interestingly keke ya to petrol mu a ukoka almost say adwaman so. But yet to so am say John Mahama aban papa aba. Isn't it interesting? Keke say ya tunwa mo say ya dwaman so ya teso dia mo say John Mahama aban papa ba unsu nimpa say you have no control over sa prices na the international market o just say ba people also mo man ne koye same people na to petrol knowing very well so say international market crude prices no you have no control what I say inti based on your kind of position even though they knew say abiding the control until we will measure them with the same rod and on buy ye almost we introduce D levy 1.95 pesos 1 cedi 95 pesos no because nobody can introduce 95 pesos and sana budget in the buy ya ko introduce 1 cedi no Minister of Energy we the videos bi near the kind of parliament is or say a buy what the needed acumen and na ebetimi introduce we na still na fu abo enkoso sisi ayede enti Ghana for ntiase say almost can say almost the sika na to so na ya omama energy sector no so stabilize biza anwo sisi a light ni eje adumana sika no margin 1 year D levy no margin 1 year but still you do light still fuel like also ugo ga was inflation in dollar me ma me fi ada gwa wa dance abo number 2 or the dollar heading koko na ya obi ohwe koko so enra no Cardiff City Sports Stadium Blasters match. And call for academ, you second tria or muka. Now, what Cardiff match, Blasters.
That's what baby says. Had a Cocoa Academy, say, or those who entertainment aspect of the education.
Yeah, appointee was penny out there, you may be annoyed. A honor should be more concerned to you. Anameboa. Emerwako Academy. What Coco so by 1,000+. Mumpe kwaya mobefa so a mobesiesie ho. Blasters e bomb match ana mudi agiri. And some ha but minim say LGBTQ nsem no ye be sheda abaso yi. Na ni aye wo ho a ye be ka no. Na yaka. Because it means yeah say joy ababa be obetu kwa say parliament e betu ma say anybody na chibeja no onye ni bi
o ye incompetent sa no person o kire
awurade yame
na de the gavel ahwe hodom na che say duly hwan ya kan wie o say ebia na ye be hwe say priest but lawyer be mra won che
when something is void it is void. In I think the Republic versus Abdullah versus the Republic 1995-96 Supreme Court of Ghana Law Report. When Parliament doesn't have a quorum to work, the Omaye Biana is void. At the end of a void from onset. What I say, you don't need who be a catcher say. At the end I'm way passage no. You don't need anyone.
But when so almost your bianso and raise you on the floor say informal quorum and the vote of proceedings and bayanans and then almost said there were 190 members but they be say 190 no interest say almost na a biana omo at the given time and nobody raised
provision. Constitutional provision does not deal with S2PLO. So be raising we are stopped from talking about it. Constitutional provision. And yes, I didn't know constitution. This 299 articles book we. S2PL and work concerning the say ma mekanti in the Mayewi when the constitution says it was away in Amidu versus Kofo 2000-2001 Ghana Law Report. Kofo president or appointed 13 minutes Elizabeth or Hinemone Ade without no young for me Council of State. What I say? This will be unreasonable. Near to us, I say, will be unreasonable. The Kofo no your own constitution. It becomes Amidu send the case to court, but your be a friend of doctrine of mootness. Or they are sending court now for me every draw appointment. No. So what you are going to court for no has been achieved outside. So there is no need for you to go there again. See, then I'll come there. I'll take it. Eh? LGBTQ whatever. Omomienka unu say me ensa na meka bibia fa me sha ase aka say enya de a Ghana ni bia so me menzo so one menzo so because me ya kani me ya santini mama mre ni mama ne yeden echi two menzo so because me kwa sorry me je Bible di me kwa sorry St. Anne's Anglican Church. Me Bible na cheyede ya me church no enso so 3 ya de aye enyambra sema de enyare wane enyoma ye den e bandi paso a enya de papa ntimi nye den me nso so nti se wo hwe yemra pon 1992 constitution na yemra ye wo Ghana ha nyina enum 5 enum Ghana ha nyina Bakuni this constitution mienu eyemra parliament aye ashe parliament ashe because our constitution we article 106 ama parliament to me say on shemra miensa eye emra constitution we ama obi fufuro to me enye parliament ana se parliament so ama obi to me ontimi shemra bi se bylaws are KM nim MMDs near dey eyen what is the mechanism and we have any delegated legislation you be to about electoral commission the CI co parliament say aban pese oji obi asa say compulsorily under Article 20 of this same constitution or issue executive instrument EI. Parliament will be one kwenya so ntimi nyemra LI. Samra ni nyina na delegated legislation and 3. 4. Emra ye ai ho dada titia. Ansa na ba be 1992 constitution no, the friend existing laws. Your Evidence Act you use in 1975, you go see use. Your Criminal and Other Offences Act in 1960, you go see use. Your Criminal and Other Criminal Procedure Act in 1960, you go see then AUC. What you say? So existing laws ni na then. No. And your customary laws. Your na asem no. Customary laws no. Minu mienu keke Ghana ni bia mamre wo de bia wo free ni kuro. Customary laws no ebisa ye ensema ya courts no your courts no from the district court, circuit court, high court, regional tribunal, court of appeal, supreme court, family tribunals ni adini nya no. Ensema o maka ato wa na ye nseng da wa yetimi hwe so ye den e de ka asem. Ena English abruchi a common law mo yeden o mo use and na customary laws nti o kan article 11 na the constitution article 11 na o say the laws of Ghana shall comprise of this constitution, enactments made by or under the authority of parliament, any orders or rules or regulations made by any person or authority under a power conferred by this constitution, the existing law and common law. What you say? The common law no eka about customary laws. What you say? It uba at clause 3 no say for the purpose of this article, customary law means the rules of law which by custom are applicable to particular communities in Ghana. What you say? Enti yamamre ni yamanie enso so LGBTQ so. Enu nti uka article 39 clause 2 a kyerɛ amane ni amamre bia eye owusem anase eye nyambrasem ma nipa no ene oman no ewo se oman no hwe ne ye den ye free ho. What I say? Or say the state shall ensure that appropriate customary and cultural values are adopted and developed as an integral part of the growing needs of the society as a whole, and in particular that traditional practices which are injurious to the health and well-being of the persons are abolished. What you say? Enti enye ne aniye ba beka se sa gay zemni ade no yempe. Ye fa ye Act of Parliament, Criminal and Other Offences Act na. Section 104 about unnatural carnal knowledge. Yige. Unnatural carnal knowledge no chese. Se unu obi bema ene obi ni obi ebe form ho a enye kwan a Nyankopon anase the obo so ni azabo mu nipa chese ye mfa so nye den ehunu ye ho se nipa. What you say? Ena answer wow. Richard Dennison versus the Republic. Supreme Court na chirimu say adia eye natural pe when it comes to carnal knowledge eye natural you say berema ewura oba eba. Apart from that berema bia berema wura ba fufuo bia onipa fufuo bia ho a eye natural. And it was affirmed in this 2024 year in a Supreme Court decision. 2024. And now muka sex toys ni so here as issue ni ba sex toys ni ade nyina e natural. Ni nyina e natural. What you say? Enti emra na ade ye see LGBTQ wa. Ye share ya ma Sam George. Sam George call ni ba school. No ko to sister baby. Advocate for LGBTQ in the school. And was starting here. See Yem running from Bani. And you see, one thing I am saying knew. And none started by me. I'm saying, a day I am George over here. What corner obi or school? No advocate here. You see, you can report the person to the police. Be an agent, say, Section 104, no say Jumedi na koso. But criminal offenses, no. Keke yewo substantive offense ni inchoate offenses. section 17, 18, 19, 20, 18, 19, 20 of Act 29. Inchoate offenses near attempt, be a preparation, abatement. Inti say obi di LGBTQ komo no or advocate here. It means say ubetimi a combine inchoate offense ne ba together with the substantive offense no. Now they are heading a charge nipa no deny heading court. It's high time also see a bit develop a laws no through such suit than see a better now say you kweshemra. What you say? And then Kasam George for us our kind so challenge here. I am sure the court would have come out with a better meaning of emrano in such a situation. And also there be young koyemra. You see, one thing Anna there be amiga say emrana ni yeshisheno. Nana do danko akufuado eka se emrano court inti enupa amedru no no. It was the mimi catching was it was the wisest decision that he made. Because saying na the public sentiments ne tie wo mra no ho nke beto na nima nko new option than to what sign. But unze kanana do sign anki ya she ho akonfo de. Kenen ki ayeden ya she ho akonfo. Na wo de hwe nyoma na na wo mu no. Say obi aba hospital so by or payaresa. They say doctor no nipa ni yegi wa hwe ni ntu doctor no se do be kokot. Wo di boni. Say journalist be ako ti say mfa ne say me yegi oba me nche ni ma ba be di nkomo oni me be di nkomo a say ye de me be court say me si me fie mitimi fie obi aba be han fie no me na me kwa yo me say yegi ana say onye gi nti me mfa dan ne ma so ye be uzo yegi awa wo ye fie ra no ye do be court enti who fi say nkasa amna we you see the thing na NDC in opposition here say me catching go we say these people are being political and apart from that percent mrane be ko baby a nti e be chiche ye wura na do danko akufu adokon e mankofo de campaign o ye mpi kwa na aka se wo ka ho asema one way be to abaye den etia but the time has come for ye position bi ani ekura that time no e was e chichirim and go into ekura sa position. The bill was needless, is needless, and in my opinion will continue to be needless. Because Emrano or Hodada. And there were some legal luminaries who raised that issue abra a whole bill started here when NDC was in opposition. I'm gonna say Emrano or Hodada. Yeah. Oh, Hodada.
Okay, it's not well defined.
Oh, and you know, correct.
Almost no nine shut down biting.
In Hyde versus Hyde, the court has defined what marriage is. See, marriage is a union between a man and a woman.
No, you have to edit it before you
marriage. Into the sexual relationship between man and a woman, and the law has further gone to explain what is deemed as a natural penetration. What did they make and I say? Your definition may be near. You see, NDC was only doing propaganda with the LGBTQ issues because now sorry. My mind so. What did I say? I sorry my mind so. Until they realize that we can capitalize on this. And no mutimi quote public sentiment. A man who say I deal with the Yen pro Christian Council or Biakebi and I'm a kiki. Money more of moral than politics and social. What did they make an say? Into be at one sema. Now they new. Yet you come now Bani Bema Crampo, Eda, a woka mua bontinqua, indecent we bet you. How much more Bema ni Bema? Now the Ebana Dini say. Bema me nu na say ma me nu two consenting adults. Yes, ye be ye ho sa wo ye dem a. Obi anu ba report. You make what I say. Obi anu ba report. So the laws are already there. And you see, oh say, Yera Mahama eba fufuro na o frɛ o ye meeting na echi aka asofo ni anu. O ka tell me say the bill shouldn't even be a private member's bill. Okay. And it is true. Yeah. Who read the article 106 clause 2. A better say to a clause A of article 108. bill la ye mra ye de o man sika na bebo ho brade e was say free the presidency. If you come from the presidency, and you say you charge you be with.
As a President Mahama was back then, no, the other one who says,
and American
politics
in here. I didn't know more ye any nano. Omu say I didn't pay our mama is until young Winyemu, no contia by no heading, autism. No, Bianzun to me can once and because Bianzo can once a man a conya heading. Because my mayor slow to raise points to parliament. Yeah, catching, amount for catching, say, or you're lesbian.
Yeah.
But she was raising a genuine concern, and then Aban. Today I'm on this station to educate. Adiana, Sam George, now, Edibechi, and Adiana, President Kufuado, ye gay, because of the sign Adiana, nay, politics. Nothing more, nothing less. Because on the face I didn't know. And you see, I know beat because na that time na NPP 4-way. The problem was that in the Biamika say NPP KK. Yes, the Biamika say Obia or foot soldier NPP ni or foot soldier at Semme. I was in the boy foot party no. Inti on Twaba on more party no. Obey Dino. A true CSF power, yeah, and best sorry, a campaign. Hang Parliament, sir. Hang Parliament in Intimia, no, Intimia, and Casai, and Casadin, sir. Because if I see a passing bill crying to law, we need consensus.
Yeah.
Into a moon, say, or money a pet, into a cause one year with LGBTQ issues. See, I ain't go for any because here, I cause support here. What do you say? You go for because support here. Me once so no. Adiana na ye pesi ye pass law no. Me dear, me say me per me knowledge in law and as a lawyer, the LGBTQ bill was needless, is needless, and it will continue to be needless. So you feel say ye pesi ye enforce the all that na. Some judge go who started being no or reporting my police. Now police take up the charge to make an argument. To that effect.
Mate lawyer bedas papa lawyer Nana Bunsu Chirichi take on a year LGBT who ends and seven no I don't know. Doctor the doctor smiley
again.
Doc
Na me bisa same way several times me say old bill no. Say president answered into the still now. Any law. No, say, wa, ye bet you for Sardian. Ye do better prison females, so say, Sanam Titi. Nana ombisi prison for Frama or Moana. An ambassador Marco prison, I or no Marco can inmate no. Kiki. You see, me position. Any lawyer there and I have been consistent. They want me call other stations cry. Your power ultimate kokana will beat me penny beat me from ya men cancer and go for because more support to Sardian. The point is that Kiki in here parliamentary law any idea deal with Sardian. Odi opa asokwa. See as a parliament in pass away. Nia also a gay, o major bontin on Casa or a gay or any kunu. A mamma munu or moko worry. Some renio. Na has idea betchwa. Na keke me wa. O dear canocre. Some micro madan siabo. Any town, community na dansia soka district. Na kwa brane aso regina bontin say. Me a lesbian and I me a gay na me kununi me yerini ade e bechi wo kromo eno no win here parliamentary law now they deal with it too. But you see NDC for the be politics en kasa de we hu hia se e ka ho asemo because ye o mrane wo hodada
and na make actual lawyers wo mo a argue say you almost say it's not stringent and as I know
me so de brami krum na be gina bontin sofo be no beti megya asem mi koshira sa aware no so emra ne wo hokora na so bi be ye bibi woni de ma wonhu batu ntimi ma bontin meka say see akra de o my amendment yi kra de say o hwe say the amendment na si akọ kra de a afi kra na ye benya opportunity nkofo benya opportunity a promote sa de no because obe try say mra ne say we de me ho kwa metimi aye untimi nkoye ne hwe because obe ka say emra na man ho kwa be mra bia ni ho aye nhihye fa sa de no na ye traditions no ne ye neoma no ne ye de ye adwuma wo ye be ma o ta say ko bie wa no na ko ka sa de no eye mental health issue omu hiamoa o ta say hey keke me say a sin of by-election. It was the campaign message for NDC. Te MPP vote umutu ya jigwesi na omunye omunipa beka ho se na be ya international ombekik onoma kanbasa. Minister for Communication or one of the sponsors of the old bill ni adin. Ujina simpie su kan se woto abama Dr. Bawumia. Woto abama Dr. Matthew Puku Prompa. It's a vote for Mintiminka. Mintiminka. Okano campaign platforms. Na ye free he any abidruha. Enti keke say no kure say no more genuine intentions are. Ade no maya about 30 or 32 amendments. Say no the yin free. Na akufado their own sign. Ma wo apenzi de Mahama de edi kwaso o sign. At ai Sam John
Mahama na say ehia scrutiny. Say so fe na ni na ebe ko ha na ba ha ne ho niema na ono kro te say parliament for book room and all that.
Omoboa me say emfaso ni so na unim keke. Yen amra ye kura yi wo so yin. Norms rules of what everyday behavior are regulating in society. You two types. Your folkways and your almost folkways near say a regulating in everyday life, and when you refuse to obey them, the whole society will not marshal its effort to come after you, because disobeying those folkways does not affect the very existence of society. For instance, so we decide it's expected say ubia sorry also ujare. But if you decide not to bath, nobody will come after you. Folkway. If you decide not to brush your teeth for the rest of your life, nobody will come after you. But it is a norm that you are supposed to brush your teeth. However, when you go to malls, they affect the very existence of society. So when you break them, or you go against any of the laws, the whole society will marshal its efforts and come after you. Bako incest. Se ununya ana oba wa umoja ebenya mpa ho nkuta wodi ubefa oba ana unua bi so what I say ye chiwa the whole society will come after you. Ana meboa incest one of them. Murder nipekum one of them. Stealing enunti na affairs no so obi bokro no na echi na abon se okwa kuro nkituo mu na to serve as a deterrent omutimi bona danger no mo de nam the principal street of the town, because ye jam obi abokro no a the society will not survive. Until one of the most are na ye deregulating human behavior da ho quarreling and are fighting. Tina obi timi ko kontokwa bodua na nama chiwo kwa ahimfie ni akoba uka eno ni constitution bi emu by customs one of our norms morals. You cannot do that until ko bodua ekoye sa anyoma ye do be kwa ahimfie ni aba uka utiranye ye kura ni atwa wasu afiri krom ho. Because going against these laws may affect the very existence of society. And homosexuality. One of these things. The amabo boss in homosexuality in so count. enti kuro bia ni so Ghana hanom a wo betimi akogina ho se me de me ye oba na me ne me nyonko ba ene bedi nkuta ho me ye bema na me ne me nyonko bema ene bedi nkuta ho yenhia parliament so mo be paase mra munjai mayen keke de nipa ye no ne dem de emra no hokora wuntimi hu but opie free ne dem de ya munjai mayen mos ne customary laws ni ade na abeboa ya me ya protect ye tradition keke hwan pa ne betime nya akukuduro sesi ye mre ni hui a obetimi akogina baabi na nka methodist asori dem ye beyi obi a kire se obeware a kwaku asante ne yawo manu amu betimi afiri methodist asori dem okra kofie na sofo be na bejima baba de maba so beyi mu akire but mo de ye politics duru baabi mu create the impression say na Addo ene na ban na mo de mo ba e wana problem ni wono okeke ye say wana problem ni wono ensem a mo kan no position na mo create impression bi say aban bi a oteso no e pese ofa akire kwaji bibi tum e wo bere nya no kore mo ka gu nipa ni ma se bobo wo Dr. Mahama Bawumia ne running mate kura din wo mo campaign platform so nyame adom moti ya to aba mawini keke laws on my pass under certificate of agency edos bebre aw mayi bi afiri ha say introduce bills ni ade gold board bill no how many days no made here enti say eye no kre na ye genuine intentions ada na old bill no 1.5 years ni a omo bai enti nka ye reading no quarter bia ye ready baako to the third reading na enka sabre go through all the processes ni mu e ma yem pass here if indeed emra no ebetimi aye bibi papa bia ma oman na near course nyina it was a grand scheme supported by some few clergy. So for bit now say I can't wanna sorry them say let's welcome Elder Sam George. So who's also for the video no what the mrebi ko parliament abe bua Christo somni ade hey Ebra omo eye debate about this bill in parliament me tie honorable Collins Adomako I say ucha when you hear public gallery ni mu a Pentecost chairman te ho chief imam rep te ho Christian Council of Ghana and Pennyfogo Catholic bishops reps etete ho enti sa wo ye MP na wo no tibi bi kura wo bill ni mu na pesa wo kan o sorry ya ne asofofo ni nyina agu gallery ni mu no mo hwe keketi o
so intimidating
we are cremonia over here na chief imam rep no nso te gallery ni mu no hwe enti se wo bibi kura kan und emitie no honorable Collins Adomako na me I felt for him was say utwa enti no obi antimi ankasa no obi antimi ankasa asofofo ni nyina say ye betena wa hwebi omo by 1.5 years ni parliament public gallery ho anyanyam bia ya tum say ma asofofo ne nkotena ho bi nti ohun ba bia me free ba
yeah. Okay, that is a kawe crowd. The last one you oboye crowd. You expected say
as of no omo way. Time omo NPP time omo kotena public gallery ho. Say MPB so so okasa na nani atodo so fu anim no atena se. Se omo nyina commute. NDC abenti. Ateki wo mo 1.5 years. Na the man assembly ha adwene kra ne sa fe de makoye 32 amendments. Speaker say me tie speaker statement na okoti or almost standing orders. Standing order 170, 171, 172. Emma omo procedure o se mo faso. Se o se bill no amendment in the crowd will be moving motion. Na mo discuss se mo be accept amendment in the abeshe the mo ready a committee na ye ho adwuma na. Munya, then it goes to the third reading. Third reading now, Maso. It was at the consideration.
Third reading, no, you know.
It was at it was at that stage for consideration. And almost smuggle 32 amendment now. Committee no legal and something legal committee no. A share yana 32 nini ho. And they unanimously approved bill no someone transiting from parliament. And behind the scene omode ebeshemu without people's knowledge. Nam share TV program bi omo pair honorable intim fojo and Sam George no nyina join via Zoom. Sam George say so man here amendment na in team for just work as reverend minister crown he can be arrested in the old law say anya amendment ni say no in team for your cannot provide counseling for his church members who are going through similar way no under this and no mubuzan say na first na say kufu ado sign de na nka yenchi no you see adwumbone omode ye ni nyina nyame adom obi ahu because they say 32 issues na nka betimi say ye pass kra emma obi ntimi nkogbo ho dawuro enkeka sansem say ho nyina ye yi afrim so what I say ho nyina ye yi afrim in actual fact emra we no ebekwa ko promote what we are trying to prevent.
Yes, yeah.
Na de keke un say are ho say speaker of parliament betimi abetna adwam no aka say 8 passage was even a surprise to me as well. Te ono wo no ka kire ne deputy say take over and it is at the consideration stage ti me kwaba anya for him speaker si for ma okotena adwuma no vre ayaragam se akwane kom famra ne ye ne ntewansa no aba enti o ma hwe korum no krawo and ma you see populist way okay say mrebi ne ye wo aban mu omun kan say budget omo about to
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Was it the one that we?
And Babin and a teenagum.
Yeah.
Say government of Ghana budget. Oma disapprove it. Populism ekosi say. What I say? It is amra we there. Me say sisubia. Me maware. Wa yere. Ma.
But say who say ya kwadi bi ibinum ehwempo say president ewo hwa na say bill ya pass na speaker crowd so raise ade say omobeko back na or pleading for reconsideration of a bill no call you know and one so
keke from where I sit me say take it from me sabi we hiamra o munjama ye customary laws na delay with the oye bema yet studio how mra metna ha sesi a no say ono de oye gay na yan hwesi ya bepon na say ya ma memro afo ka yetiafo no emfa container ni o ma bi gumu mfa megina hantwen na
but doctor
anala ya meboa o be no aba ha be kasa asem no keke ma yeso sonio ma no so obi anti
Doctor Edoko Wahine Echampon and so Edina Uti Yero.